Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, July. Oh, scratch that. August the 10th, 2017, at 6:58 a.m. Central Daylight Time or Central Standard Time, whatever you want to call it. I'm making another fashion statement in my too big shirt, my walking shirt. Anyway, God, we're buried with comments this morning. A lot of people tried to guess how much was in that change pot, my pot of gold. I mean, and we got a lot. I bet we had 300 comments. I mean, I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll start off with David, pot of gold, $26.17, and then he says, "Where's the rainbow?" Good point. Sue says, "This is about old friends, an old video I did. Love this video. Need more of these life experiences. Not too late to find your friend. People are living longer." I hear that. This is about pot of gold. $80, my friend. Rich says $80. Well, I'm going to tell you here in a minute. Tiny Homes, G. Brigman or something. Very nice. It would make a great guest house on your property. How do you heat it? Well, you could heat it with anything you want to. You get your propane heater or electric heater, whatever. I suppose you could dig a foundation, then have a basement. Yeah, you could. Pot of gold, MMP Cody, $72.86. I love it. I'll tell you in a minute. I got it right here. Exact number, guys. 72.86 is low, I'll tell you that. This is Mario on the pot of gold, 86.27, getting warm. Ron, $151. Shooting high, Ron. This is Rick, 123.43, give or take a penny. That's a little high. Pot of gold, Chris, $53.91, a little low. This is LC on the Coachman 17-footer. Reference the Coachman Clipper Tour, beautiful RV. May you enjoy your specific model purchase for many years. How fun. Yeah, it'll last me a while. This is Fast Bite on pot of gold, $107. I have been keeping a coin jar for years, but it's getting harder and taking longer to fill it because cash is not used as much with debit and credit cards being used. That's true. This is Virginia on pot of gold. I say $68.95. My husband was a blackjack dealer with many moons age. He would throw all his coins in a jar also. One time we cashed in over $300. Yeah, it's good habit to keep it. Pot of gold, Terry at 1:20 minutes, I guess $52.03. This is LC on pot of gold. Pot of gold, 96.45. Getting warm there, LC. You got to remember that one. Pot of gold, a happy old guy, 63.26. Pot of gold, knitting, stitching, and Roman, $120. Little high. Pot of gold, Frank Madden, 63.44. Beer money, getting warmer but low. Janice, pot of gold, $40.16. Low. Lola Bowles, pot of gold, 76.41, a little low. Rory, hi Rusty. Hey Rusty, this is about the popcorn popper. Hey Rusty, for once in a while treat, sprinkle you some ground cinnamon on a bowl of popcorn. If you like cinnamon, you'll love it. And the cinnamon has some health benefits too. Thank you, Rory. That's a good idea. This is Crazy Lady on pot of gold, $289.76. Wished you'd been right, but that's high. Hey, I can wish. That'd cover a partial trip. It would. Last spring, my daughter and I cashed in a part full Nestle's quick container of just nickels and dimes. We got $89. So sometimes there's some good surprises. Lots of luck, or laugh out loud. Good luck, Rusty. Thank you, Crazy Lady. This is Ray, $62.17, a little low on the pot of gold. Maurice, pot of gold, $78.52 plus $150 for the jar equals $80.02. Warm. You guys are getting close, but you ain't got it yet. I'll tell you in a minute exactly. Pot of gold, Bill S, $72.50, and he says, I like this game. We are a nation of games, aren't we? Rhonda, pot of gold, $49.47, little low. Comment called Avlist. Diane is right about Dicor for keeping water out of RVs. Self-leveling for horizontal surfaces. Regular lap sealant for vertical surfaces. Number 2, he says, I have a Presto microwave popcorn popper. No moving parts, nothing to break, no oil, yum. And corn on the cob is pretty good in the microwave too, without salt or butter. It doesn't taste like salt or butter, it tastes like corn. How about that? Thank you, Ablisk. This is Mike C. on the RV insurance. Another discount you can get with Geico if you subscribe to National Geographic magazine, you get a discount as well. I didn't know that one. Never heard of that one. And Eric Pug says $35. I guess he's referring to the discount. No, he's referring to the pot of gold, I guess. I don't know. Eric, that's interesting, though. They do give a discount for a magazine. Avlis, pot of gold, $43.21. Blast off. Comment called Terry. Oh, too bad about Glenn Campbell. He seemed like a nice man. Prayers for him and family. Yep. You know, we all got to go sometime. Matt. Comment call. A lot of people don't realize how much music Glenn Campbell played on. Anyway, he was a session musician in the 60s and even a member of the Beach Boys for a time. I didn't know that. Good info, Matt. This is Mike C. Pot of Gold, $68.73. Pot of Gold. Martha, $73.77. Eddie, Pot of Gold, $31.67. Barbara, Pot of Gold, $17.55. Enough for lunch for 2 or a beer for 2 days. Stan, popcorn popper, much better for you than the chemical-filled microwave popcorn. We usually pop our corn in a pot on the stove using coconut oil. A friend of ours was visiting with her family and I was making some popcorn for a treat when her 10-year-old said, "You can make popcorn in a pot?" She was amazed since she only knew of popcorn made in a microwave. This is on the Pot of Gold. Sarah, $197.52. I wish you'd have been right. Have fun with it. I will. I'm going to spend it wisely. Pot of Gold. Dave, $86.29. Pot of Gold, $126.42. I encourage everyone to collect change and place it in a jug that you can't see through. You'll be surprised when you cash it in. I sure hope I win. Nothing. That's my prize. Nothing. But actually, the winner I will recognize from now on when I see their comments as so-and-so the winner, if I can remember it. Matt, $75.33 on the Pot of Gold. C.L. Bartz, I love the, or Burt's, C.L. Burt's, $1.7 million. Hey, we can all dream, right? I wish you'd been right. I'd have taken it, baby. Pot of Gold, Joseph, $46.73. P.J. Frog, Pot of Gold, $75. Shane Gallagher, Pot of Gold, $67. Comment call, P.J. Bickerfold, Glenn Campbell, A Better Place. He left a link to one of Glenn Campbell's songs. Well, thank you, P.J. Pot of Gold, Timothy, $28.32, low. Pot of Gold, $148.11, high. By the way, for some mysterious reason, a voice in my head convinced me to buy an airless popcorn popper yesterday. And when I was in Walmart, I had this urge to view the sewer hoses in the RV camping section. What's going on? And then I added, I said, it's contagious. You've got it now. Anyway, Pot of Gold, one bunch. Or be bowling, says one bunch of coins, right? Comment call, Rokomo 1, this is like a journey. I really enjoy the ride even though I'm sitting in the back seat. Looking forward to the next video and continuing the adventure. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It is for me. Faith Walker, $138.71 minus the bank fee. Actually, I deal with a little small local hometown bank. There's no fee for that. If you have an account, they do it for free. $138.71 is what Faith Walker says. Lillian says, Pot of Gold, you might want to keep the coins until you Google the difference between cash and money. An eye-opener. You have real money there. Keep it. There is $10.12. Lillian, changed my mind but won't delete. $34.16 is final vote. Good luck, everyone. Love you, Rusty Rangers. Oh, and Rusty too. You almost left me out, huh? Pot of Gold, RV Lucky, about $38. Note low. Comment call, Terry. I don't know if you'll see this, but several RV dealers, manager where I live in 31-foot travel trailer, RV shops, I've been told to have all said just use one ply cheapo toilet paper instead of special RV tissue. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. That it's safe and of course cheaper. Duh. When I was going to buy it, expensive kind of anything related to sewer, etc. Good luck with your new home. Thank you. Pot of gold, 1831 is the correct answer according to Jeff. Joe says pot of gold, 274.75. What do we win, Rusty? Bag of popcorn? Actually, nothing, but it's a fun game anyway. Wayne, comment call. Rusty, do you ever get mice in your home RV? Neil, I've never had mice in my RV, either at my home base or traveling. But I go camping in my pickup and I get two in 3 or 7 weeks, whatever I was gone. Yeah, it's amazing. The 730 Project, pot of gold, 4216. 730 Project, street people. And then they thought they were first to see the video. Sue D, pot of gold, 7803. Lojo, $72, pot of gold. Jim, 8250, pot of gold. The happy old guy. Street people, yep, lots of street people here. I know some people who did that, and they would work for 2 hours and make $30 to $50 and go buy food for the rest of the day, and of course beer and liquor. They made good money, but it is dangerous work because some people don't see you and run right over you. That's probably true. Pot of gold, Wayne, $226. Boy, wish you'd been right. Street people, PJ Bikerful, welcome all new subs and Rusty's Rangers to another Drive Time with Rusty. Yeah, I hear you. Another viral video. Street people, PJ Bikerful, Wichita Lineman. He got a link to Wichita Lineman Glenn Campbell song. Thank you, PJ. Pot of gold, Donna, $26. Natural man, street people. Traveling in my RV this summer, I saw lots of homeless and bums in every city over 50,000. It is commonplace and worse than ever. Isn't that amazing? Here's a video a guy did showing what I saw in Los Angeles, Sacramento, Portland, Seattle, and San Francisco, and many other areas. What an ugly mess. He's got a link to a video, and I looked at it. It's done by a guy apparently from India or somewhere. But anyway, it's pretty interesting when he finally gets down into that part of town where the homeless are. There's thousands of them. They got tents set up on the sidewalk. That's in downtown Los Angeles. MKC, pot of gold, 143.78. David on street people, right along with Rusty. I hear you, boy. When I get riding, my mouth starts. Sarah, street people. I bought a rare hamburger after my 19-year car tune-up at McDonald's a few days ago. Pulled over in a changing strip mall to park under a tree. IDK, the bigger town I live next to, in a bedroom community, about 30 or 45,000 in my rural state. So someone was set up on a broken down van and cart operation under the next tree. Lots of space in between. We have a minor sad homeless problem in winter. They are mostly hidden in camps in summer and winter. I feel, it's amazing. I don't know that the media covers this. Street people, Justin Middleton. He's got a link to apparently something to do with street people. I'll have to check that out. This is pot of gold, 46.52. I save all my coins, divide them up, and give them to my grandkids. They are not as thrilled now as they are older. Just the youngest, who 11, likes to change. Yeah, I hear you. Kids get smart when they get older. Street people, this is Kim C. I'm in Boston, so there is a large population of homeless people. You're right, they do have some really interesting stories to tell. Some talk about how they came to be homeless. Some very sad stories. A large portion is mentally ill. That's interesting. Hard to understand how they are able to survive. It's a sad situation. Yeah, this is Ernesto from Europe. In 1 or 2 years, we will have the same here. Please prepare. I hear you. This is Barbara on Street People. I live in a small city and we have a homeless problem. I hear you. Most are drunks and only beg till they have enough for alcohol or drugs for that day. There have been a few who have done it for a profit, earning up to $300 a day. They are exposed within a few days. The news will report a story about them driving away a Mercedes, and that ends their stay in that city. I hear you. Street people, there's always a few in it. Street people, PDB Long. A buddy of mine got kicked out of the Army due to drugs. He's panhandling in Austin now and seems to be doing well. Pot of Gold. Don Riddle, 33307. Little high, Don. This is Herb. Street people. We had the same storm hit Harris County, Texas 2 days ago. I was talking, we had a storm pass through here, and I said something about it in my video, and caused lots of flooding in some areas of the county. We're where we live in Spring, we are on higher and did not flood. Way to go. This is Street Peeper Eddie. It's in my city of 200,000. There are a few handfuls. Many of them are not homeless, but just too lazy to get a job, so they beg. One guy was observed walking from his begging corner and getting into an Escalade. You know, you hear a lot of stories like that, but some of them are legitimately just lost. This is 13 Hang Fire on on Street People. The only time the left-wing liberal media will shine the light on the homeless is when there's a Republican in the White House. I hear you. It's sad, and the media, it's just sad, man. This is Mail Call. Oh, wait a minute. This is Camp Light. Truck. Well, this is the truck camper I did. Yeah, I thought it was a very large refrigerator. It was a toilet. Yeah, he had a kick out of that. The Mail Call. This is Joyce. A lady in Nebraska won over $1 million, and when everything was said and done, she quietly moved away. I understand that. Pot of Gold. James, $53.53. Z-Diver, Pot of Gold, $43.23. Pot of Gold. This is Bill. I do the same thing. Change out of pocket into container. My guess is $62. This is Pot of Gold. Shady Vista, $185. I save coins as well. I use it toward my personal property taxes. I hear that. Street People. Bill. I live in Houston, and there are lots and lots of street people panhandling on the corner of busy intersections. I bet you there are in Houston. Shady Vista, Street People. There are quite a few panhandlers in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The town has a population of only about 36,000. Rusty, have you ever been to Hot Springs, Arkansas in your travels? One time, inspecting gas pipelines many years ago. Valerie, Street People. It's too hot for street people. It is in Texas. You know, I hadn't even got halfway through these comments. I'm about to run out of steam here. Mr. Winger, 1951. I'll tell you the exact number here in just a minute. Mr. Winger, 1951. This is about who makes the best RV. Unfortunately, their list is completed with no real data. Yeah, it wasn't exactly an exhaustive scientific study. I just thought it was interesting. And what it did, and what it pointed out to me, is family-owned manufacturers of RVs appear to make the best quality RV. Family-owned. The ones that are owned by companies that are traded on the New York Stock Exchange make the worst ones because it's just for profit. Anyway, let's see what it says. This list is simply our opinion based on our personal experiences and talking with actual owners. Well, that's a pretty good way to check it out, isn't it? Hardly a comprehensive fact-based survey. Yeah, you're true. They didn't go to everyone that had an RV. But yeah, but it's a start. You know, it starts you thinking about it, you know. And that was my purpose. Pot of Gold, Michael, $93. Walleye, Street People. Those street people need to start a YouTube channel. You know, they could actually do that and make some money. I said, excellent idea. Who makes the best RV? PJ Bickerfull. He left a link to the web page. Ron says, you chose the Scamp over the Casita to live. Are you surprised that the Scamp didn't make the top 10? Well, you know, the only reason I chose the Scamp was because I could stand up in it. I can't stand up in a Casita. They're too. The tallest one is, I think, 6 feet 1.5 inches on the inside. I'm 6'2", and I don't like my head rubbing on the ceiling. This is Fred on who makes the best RV. To see how poorly many RVs are constructed, go to Jayco building a Jayco trailer in 7 hours pure junk by Cole Ben, C-O-L-E, and then the second name is B-I-H-N, from 4 years ago. Yeah, I own a Jayco. It's okay. That's all I can tell you. PJ Bikerful left a link to the Clipper Cadet 16 CFB, I think, and that's good. Thank you, PJ. Who makes the best RV? PJ Bikerful left another link to the Coachman Clipper. Thank you, PJ. Then he left another link to Lazy Days, because I didn't remember who Lazy Days was. Thank you, PJ. Who makes the best RV? He left another link to Northwood Manufacturing, because I didn't know what they made. Thank you, PJ. Thank you for leaving those links. I do appreciate it. This is on Street People. Says Rusty Merle Haggard passed away April 6, 2016. Yeah, all those old guys are gone. They're going now. They're not gone. Michael, Willie Nelson will be around for a while. He still parties like a rock star. Well, he's getting older, though. He knows it. I saw a video of him doing a poker trick from a year ago. Yeah, he's getting a little long in the tooth. We all are. Angela Pot of Gold 10804, and we're going to stop right there, and I'm going to give you the total, and you'll know pretty much who won. You can stop your guessing now, or you'll know what the number is, some of you. According to my bank, I had $12 worth of pennies, $7.15 worth of nickels, $42.40 worth of dimes, $37.25 worth of quarters, for a total of $98.80. And there is the official receipt from the bank. $98.80 is the number. Nobody got the exact number, but the person that was closest had the name LC. LC, from now on, when I see your comments, if you ever post another one, and I see LC, I'm going to say this is LC, the winner. One more comment. Dale says, is there a best used RV list? No, not that I'm aware of. But if you stick to RVs that were manufactured by family-owned companies, I think you have a better chance of getting a good quality used or new RV, and that is just my personal opinion. Why? Because even though family businesses are profit-oriented, you know, they are less profit-oriented than those owned by the large corporations. For example, what's the hell, I can't even remember the name of it now. The name of the company that owns Forest River. But anyway, one share of their stock is $286,000. You hear me? One share. But anyway, so are they profit oriented? Yeah. Anyway, from Central Texas, USA, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. USA made. When you can, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll help you control your weight and your blood sugar levels. So that's just drinking water. Also, take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth several times a day, because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure is good for you. Do it. That's 2 things that'll really help you right there. Just 2 simple things you can do. You don't have to go to the doctor, and you don't have to take medication for that. Then, after that, stretch, walk, do the simple things. Eat less, eat less, eat less, eat less. Get your weight way down. You're not going to die, I promise you. And get all the junk food out of your house and just have good snacks. I've got some organic carrots I snack on. I've got some almonds here I snack on. They may not be the best, but they're better than, chips. So anyway, having said that, from Central Texas, USA, enjoy your Thursday. I'm going to get a haircut today, so I'll look nice tomorrow, even though I've got my hair all slicked down. I spritz it with water and comb it back, and then it sprouts. But anyway, having said that, guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and it's one day closer to the Coachman, and the closest to the 98.80 was LC. Enjoy your day, lucky LC. Bye-bye.